Alright, so YouTube, I want you guys to realize exactly what they're doing to themselves yet again. They chose to show up to a match and not even show up to the match. Now watch how 10 of them tanks sit in the same square that whole time and basically get bullied by about 4 tanks. Probably all light tanks. And that's all it'll take because there may be 3 or 4 Overwatchers doing the same thing they're trying to do just without getting within, close proximity. This guy killed himself. That's going out there and dying. This guy's gonna die next. Thought he'd have a shot, but I was hoping he'd miss it. What the fuck happened there? Oh look, we done went through 2 different fights and them 10 tanks are still sitting down there in the same position being held off by 3 tanks. Now reinforced because they wouldn't take on the first 3 tanks. They walked in, they drove in, they could drive to. You see why you don't, this is why they took away 5 platoon mates. Because you can control the game with 5 platoon mates. You can control the game with 4 platoon mates. You know how hard it is to control the game with 3 platoon mates? Because if you lose one, you don't have that extra guy to bounce back and forth between 2 angles if everybody's pinched. But with 2 tanks, with me able to, command 2 other tanks besides mine, these guys are not even a challenge. Most of them could get outplayed simply because they think they're positioning properly in Overwatch, but they're all mostly poor positioned players. It would take 1 light tank and a distraction from any type of tank to eliminate 70% of them. That's why they don't have ranked in this game anymore. It would be a joke to let these people run around pretending to be Grandmaster tankers when knowing that they play the way they play. They think they're 3 kill a game players, but if they had to play if they had to play themselves alone versus 15 robots that changed their level of skill as they climbed a ranked based system, and maybe their level of skill also involved a little bit of formation changing, and it was, because realistically, it's pretty hard, but capable to destroy 15 tanks in 15 minutes as 1 tank. In most any era. No bullshit. Some tanks can't. Like, for example, this 107, it takes too long to actually kill something. They wouldn't be 3 kill a game players though. They'd probably get their asses beat by the second 1v1 bot that they ran into on low silver. To be honest, I've been playing with these people for 10 years. I already know they're not that good. Some of them like to think they are because they scam podium placements just about every game they can get in. That's not what makes them a good player. Show up to a match where there's actually 29 other players, you're gonna do absolute dog shit. That's how you know there's not 30 actual players in these lobbies. Even if they are humans, they're not good enough for me to consider them an apex of the food chain, that's for sure. Watch them go do the same bullshit they always do. Go hide in Overwatch looking for somebody else to do their job for them. Probably still doing more for the team than they are because clearly people are still trying to shoot me. Which means they're probably exposed to get shot. That's why I just got 712 accumulated assist points. There's another one. Oh, who hit me? Take this piece of shit. You're cooked. Should've never came over here, young Jedi. The Darkness does more than fill the void of silence, my friend. That was a free kill. See what I mean by free kill? That's what they're getting themselves back there, just without being an actual risk factor involved. Nice. It's all about superior positioning, and they don't know anything about it, folks. That's why I could be as close to the enemies, much closer than they will ever be, and still be going. Until I'm not, but, you know, that's the inevitables of being great, you know? We all know the end of the greatness is coming. But were you great when that endness of it happened? You know, that's the difference. You can't tell me those 12 players back there are doing great things. Nothing that they are doing is because of what they're doing, even. You know, it'd be different if it was an independent impact, but they're doing stuff because of what other players are doing, teammate and enemy-wise. You know, a player that actually will make an impact independently, it would only require the enemy's choices or lack of. I don't need to capitalize on my teammates' choices or lack of. I can capitalize because I'm an independent impactor. Motherfucker. See? 6 shooters. Guy's still not shot. Still not shot. Look at the attempts. You see this bullshit? This is why I would much rather play against. I don't care if the 15 robots are better than the best 15 players in the fucking world. Get me out of this fucking bullshit ass game that this is. But we'll go do one more heavy, okay? Because that's 6 matches in a row that you'll see. This is why we don't play this game anymore. It's not because I'm bad at it. It's not because it's a bad game. It's because the community is absolute dog shit. That's why people think Arc Raiders is going to fail. People are going to get tired of looting. It's no longer fun to explore the map if you know the map. And if you know the map, you don't know, you probably already know where to go to get the loot that you want. If it ain't there, where else are you going to go besides other players' pockets? Right?
And it'll only really ruin it if the PvP doesn't get regulated.
Would be enjoyable 100% of the time.
Because I don't really mind losing PvPs.
If you're into that type of game, it would be enjoyable 100% of your runs.
Right? But when I don't get an experience to actually encounter, that's what I'm annoyed with. Like, it doesn't have to be dialogue, it could be actual combat, back and forth, one-sided even.
They can't actually earn a kill or 2 kills or even 3 kills in the battlefield. So they have to play Overwatch to have people get them 1 kills or 2 kills or 3 kills worth.
Right, but don't just sneak me in the back or shout friendly and or wipe my team when you see us looting and then feel like your PvP greats.
Half my fucking games, I outlive them in there in Overwatch. You're not better than me. You just happen to be able to do better than me every game you play because the team helps you. You have the teamwork for you. I don't. I just play my fucking game. That's why I've learned how to angle my armor. You still don't know how to do that in a battle because you've chose nothing but Overwatch. I know where to shoot on a tank. Oh, that one just fucking bounced though. That was good timing. Good timing. Good timing. Are you really gonna run, Thumper? You have a vehicle that would, your tank would literally shatter mine. Nah, this guy, I don't think he knows how to play or he's intimidated by who he's playing against. Because there's not really, oh shit. Stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. Oh hell no. Get the fuck out of here. You are not taking my points, you peasant. Oh, he's running for the fallback. Watch him expose him. Look how bad they are at this game, dude. Why would he leave that position? He's got himself, that's hunkered in. We can't get to it. Look, he did it again. He just let himself get damaged by doing that. Probably even killed himself. Oh, I missed, damn it. Yep, run into that wall, folks. Thank you. I knew you were going to do that. You were going to follow my fucking tank haul. That was... They don't know how to actually play, guys. That's what I'm saying. They're not... These people are not good at this game. They just do, shit like this that makes them look good because they're doing better than everybody else. But how hard is it to do better than anybody else when you're not even giving them a chance to actually play the game that they're supposed to be able to play? Oh, nice. Oh, good, this piece of shit. You're bad. I don't even know why you would try that. Because unless you can shoot me at the front of it. I'm peeking for the front, too. Watch this. You're dead. What an idiot. I tell you what. You guys literally throw everything you've ever learned about this game away to continue to try that bullshit tactic that you think is your saving grace to being great. You're fucking trash cans. And you're why the game's dying. The game is actually probably better than it's ever been. You players have just gotten worse than you've ever been. If you weren't, tell me why you were getting 10k in era fucking 5. And you can't even do it with a tank that does 4 times more damage per bullet and has 4 times, if not more than that, better protection. You can't convince me you're actually good at the game. Still trying to get me watching. Okay, oh, I thought he pulled back. Oh, is he gonna... Oh, fuck. That was a smidge too late there. Oh, you're finally getting involved, dude. You see how bad they are? The guy had to peek out for some random fucking shot. He's on his last breath, scrambling for more points. Shit game, man. It's actually a pretty good game. It's just a shit player base. Take away my toxic talking, their gameplay is still just as bad 100% of the time. You just took away some toxic comments, you want to call it that. Maybe 30% of your gameplay. These motherfuckers live on this game. I'm telling you, anytime I get on it, I see the same people on it. It don't matter when I get on it. You always see the same fucking names showing back up to another match to ruin it, just so they can pretend to be a podium player. It's genuinely embarrassing.